Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wabihi nasta'in wa ala umurid dunya waddin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Amma ba'du. Dear our critical listening, lecturer Mrs. Pita Merdeka and my friends, let me introduce myself first. My name is Shofaa Azizah, and today I will talk about the practices that can be done during Ramadan. First of all, let us praise and thanks to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has bestowed His mercy and His guidance on all of us. And hopefully our prayers and greetings will continue to be bestowed on our Lord, the great Prophet Muhammad SAW, to his family and friends as well as the followers of his teachings. It is because of him that we receive guidance through Islamic teachings, and thus we can distinguish between what is true and what is false. Ladies and gentlemen, the holy month of Ramadan is a month full of forgiveness, so that many people are competing to do good deeds to get multiple rewards, including doing the practice of Ramadan. Rasulullah SAW said, "Whoever gets closer to Allah by doing the sunnah practice in Ramadan, so the reward is like a person who does the practice of fardu in other months. And whoever does one fardu practice in Ramadan, then the reward is like a person who does 70 fardu practices in another month." Ladies and gentlemen, here are the best practices for the month of Ramadan that Muslims can do. First is fasting. In Ramadan, fasting becomes a compulsory worship that all capable Muslims must perform. Second, focus on worship in the last 10 days of Ramadan. In the last 10 days of Ramadan, Allah promised to give forgiveness to Muslims who worship. Third, doing iktikaf. This practice of Ramadan is related to the fall of the night of Lailatul Qadr. So, the fourth is liven up the night of Lailatul Qadr. On that night, you have to increase the number of sunnah prayers, zikir, and read the Quran. However, the most important practices on Lailatul Qadr is to multiply our prayers. Fifth, read the Quran. This practice of the month of Ramadan is categorized as a special practice because it can be combined with the practice of fasting. Sixth, iftar with sweet foods. It is sunnah when breaking the fast by eating sweet foods, warm water, and milk, or even dates. It is also considered to prioritize evening prayers before breaking the fast, unless there are people who are waiting to eat together. 7. Increasing alms. Although it can be done other months, increasing the amount of alms during Ramadan will have its own privileges. 8. It's sahur. One of the practices of Ramadan that is sunnah is eating sahur. This is also the difference between the fast of Muslims and other people who also observe fasting. 9. Praying Tarawih and Witir. Tarawih is a sunnah prayer that is performed only on the night of Ramadan and is a special Ramadan practice. In addition, Witir is also sunnah and it is done with raka'ah. 10. Multiplying istighfar. One way that can be done to erase past sins is to do istighfar as much as possible as a form of practice in Ramadan. 11. Sit in mosque till the sun rises. So after sahur and fajr prayer, a person does not return to sleep and continues to his usual activities. 12. Umrah during Ramadan. Performing umrah in this holy month is very different from umrah on the usual days or months. The rewards from umrah during Ramadan are like performing Hajj. So, after we pay close attention, we can conclude that there are a lot of practices that we can do in this blessed month of Ramadan. All of these practices can be done according to each intentions and abilities of each person. For example, if you are unable to perform umrah during Ramadan, then you should not have to force it, and it is better to carry out other practices that you feel capable of doing. So that is all from what I can say. Hopefully it is useful, and if there are words that are not pleasing, I would like to apologize. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.